And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Here comes Dr. Ironfist, Vitali Klitschko. The greatest.
This bout is scheduled.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Let's see if they go to the body. Good counter punching. Nice defense on that hook. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bowling a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
He blocks the hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, pal, ring away.
That's it, now breathe.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. That jab misses. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round, I like that, I'm happy. Just the same again.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get him back into the fight.
Great work, I love that. I love that. The jab's slick, just keep him on.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Get you straight down the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused, don't let...
Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
No rest for the weary. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that jab. Good counter punching. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Just hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the big shot? And down goes Ali. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Down goes Klitschko. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Nice job blocking the hook. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down,
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that. And there's the bell for round 7. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
one fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Do you believe this? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for...
Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And he misses with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. I thought we were gonna see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. That jab misses. Misses with the right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a